This is a short video with a few tips and tricks for the latest DLC that came out for Kuni II. There are 15 each, and you can check the number under items, and then you go to imported items, and then you go to the manual of the magician and the medium's manual. Once you have 15 of each, I mean you should go there before you have 15 of each, but once you have 15 of each, that will be cap. None of these are missable, and a few of them you'll get from citizens of Evermore after completing all the memory lanes from the DLCs, and 6 of each are found in the memory lanes chests. Each of memory lane has 3 areas with one boss or mini boss fight, whatever, and basically the areas are not large, so just look through them, pick up a chest. There is, I think, also, I don't know, is there a video online? I don't think there is, because it's kind of hard to record that, but yeah, basically you go here to training facility, and you use all your points to upgrade yourself, basically, and make yourself ready for the Colosseum, which is opened once you are... They should not be an issue all the way to, I don't know, 20 something, because they are fairly easy levels. Enemies are underleveled. If you are maximum level, you should be level 150 with bunch of gold weapons by then. Like I said, it is a long farm and a long grind. The best way to do that, I made a video about it, is to farm the labyrinth from the previous DLC from level 80 to 90 to pick up all the weapons. Randomly to get 500 orbs during those 10 levels, and to just give them in to get another for certain weapon. And from 80 to 90 to go is the best way, because you will have the highest probability of getting a special feature level which has a rumpus room detected. When rumpus room detected, you have a bunch of mini bosses. Those mini bosses are having a high chance of dropping your gold item, the exotic item that I call it. So yeah, the people are complaining the most on 27 with Cetus. This is one of the rare ones. So basically the majority of these you will use your wizard companions, and you'll nuke the enemies with their weaknesses. But here, no, here is a trouble, because the Cetus boss, sometimes he's weak to darkness, sometimes he's weak to I think lightning, I'm not sure. Anyway, once you're up to 27, you should have enough materials. If not, just repeat some of the easiers. Go to the armory, to weaponsmith, and make this weapon, and go all the way around until you get him being weak with darkness or with light, and you just smack him. So let's try this one. I was using... people are using a lot of Gizmo Supremo. I did not use that skill at all because I had no need. So let's see, the first floor. No monster type. Weakness is light and ice. Basically, if it's ice, what I do is, for example, I don't know, I have Batu, I think, with weapon with a high probability of freezing enemies. Let me see. Equipment and skills. Batu. This is with water. Nope. Magical, nope. 14 posts to sleep, freezing enemies. There we go. So, yeah, Evan, sure, Pan-Elemental. And always, what I always do is I always use Genie Juice. Seriously strengthens all attacks. It effects wear out if you die, so you need to use it again. And you can have only 2 at a time during the battle. Well, these are actually pain in the ass.
Yeah! Do your worst! Eat this!
Maybe light, because they are dark. I think, well,
Eat this!
And they can easily kill you. If they explode near to you, few of them at the same time. Like this. Well,
Eat this! Need a little help here!
these little guys are very useful. This one will explode.
Eat this! Make yourselves useful! Eat this!
And sometimes this game will just
Need a
not
little
give you a
help?
break. For example, you get down, and the very moment you're still being incapacitated. Oh, I thought I had my. While you're lying down, still being incapacitated, it will happen from time to time that you'll get hit again before you're able to get up and move away, move aside. It does not happen
Eat
that
this.
often, but it happens. I'm not a big fan of it.
Eat this!
But hey, the game has its
Eat this! Eat this! Eat this!
that sucks.
Make yourselves useful! Eat this!
It was it! Quick!
Don't let me down!
You're welcome!
First part. There should be, if I'm not mistaken, 4 fights here. So, alright, this is a solid enemy, weak to fire and poison. So I go to Tactic Tweeter. And alright, set to in Tactic to Tweaker, set to solid enemies. And so what did we say? We said it's weak to fire. I have him with fire, which is he's dealing a decent amount of damage, but I think Evan has a fire. Let me see. Alright, this is water. Let's try with fire. Yeah, let's try him. Any other fire? Really? No? Wait. No. Oh, that should do it. Alright, so for him, this one is imbued with fire, and it's fairly strong. What is his other? It's poison, I think, so let's give Batu a poison weapon. Freezing, poisoning, there we go. So, wait, I don't think the effects have wore off still. These are my Higgledies. They're all knight, beside Channel the Cholish, who is healing. So, let's get some items for the party. 12 minutes left of... that's more than enough. So, Evan, regarding... So this is a fire weapon for him. And the enemy is weak to fire, not Bracken. Bracken, I don't use her. People use her a lot, I don't know. Yep. So, Ebbs when Redoubt increases maximum mana points by 1. This is very useful. And the other thing this is useful is Ring of Bliss 6 massively strengthens magical attacks, increases the amount of mana points restored, and reduces mana points used when casting spells, which usually means that plus I'm getting more by using sensors, and I'm using less when doing magic. So yeah, it's quite useful.
Yeah! Do your worst! This ain't looking too good!
This is an exploit, but it's very, very useful. That way you will max out your...
Here we
Here
go!
goes!
not that much of a damage. Let's try this way first. Basically, between every cast, you put it. You press a touchpad. That's a better. That's better, definitely. Well, it's fine. Alright, I'm confused. Get enough? Good.
Here we go! Batu!
Alright, yeah, this should have been stopped, definitely.
Why?
Yeah, it's gonna kill me as well, I knew it. Anyway. Did not see that one coming that fast. What we need to do, since all the effects of the items have worn off. Well, Roland didn't die. Good, which is good. Killer Kebab, which is for magical attacks.
That was close.
Alright, that was unnecessary. He usually does that at the very end, not in the beginning.
Take that!
No! Clobber him!
So these magic strengtheners are very useful because they are highly increasing the damage.
Here
Especially
we
if you're doing
go!
some magical nuke. I need more, alright.
I need your help!
So he's poisoned.
Take that! Here we go!
Oh, once again he's doing I think the same thing. Let's
No.
Damn!
Roland! That was close.
No, that was stupid. That wasn't close.
Take that!
This didn't do much.
Here we go!
Wait, Batu is almost dead. So you need to find a balance between spell strengtheners and spells itself. This time it's giving only spell strengtheners. I cast 5 of them with only 6 of them with only 2 spells, which will make the spells a lot stronger, but if you don't cast them, they ain't gonna be strong. So it's obsolete, but sure, you do what you can.
Here we go! I'm counting on you! Take that!
So let's hope he misses me, or else he'll interrupt my cast. Yeah, he'll miss me. Good. He doesn't suddenly change the direction.
Here we go!
The whole point of this is to save time, to have enough time for Cetus, where he is
Take that!
quite hard. With a decent equipment he's not that hard, but it's time consuming one way or the other, so... And this is the second fight, we are 4 minutes in so far. We're getting there.
Here we go!
Quick!
The reason I'm doing like this is there is a perk in Wizard's Companion that
Take that!
increases a lot of damage dealt, but if you miss one, you're losing it, you're negating it, so this is a safe method, let's say, to get the maximum output of damage.
Here we go!
The knights are actually nice because they are incapacitating him all the time. And if I had them when he cast that AoE all over the map,
That!
we would not have died. Doesn't matter. No, 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 I didn't see you.
I'm counting.
He's aggroing me again, is he? Looks like. Yeah.
I'm
Wow. Alright. I lost my boost now, but it will still deal enough damage to get him down, I think. 1 hit or 2 at most. Let's see.
Here we go!
You know? So the third battle, third out of 4, the 4 is Cetus. Let's hope he's weak to darkness or light. I don't know. If he's weak to wind, for example, I'm in trouble because, yeah, I don't have the best. So this is wind and confusion. And tactic tweaker set to fairies. Let me see. I think Kevin's got wind as well. Let me see. None of these. Unleash serious stab and attacks bound to put enemies on the back foot. Yeah, sure. No, 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 no. then it might be Leander. Let's see. I'm using him mostly for darkness only. He can do wind, I think, as well. Yeah, there we go. Alright, one is Storm of Summoning Down Lightning all around the caster. Yeah, that's the one. So that's on next. And let me see, is there a third one? I don't think so. No. So just move it. This is a temporary boost for all your magical. So let's switch party. Let's switch him with him. Roland here. If I'm keeping Roland, then I need for him, for example, where is that Pan Elemental Sword? There we go, because it's gonna deal some, it should deal wind damage. Yeah, massively increases wind damage. So it's not gonna crit all the time like the weapons imbued with wind do, but it's still gonna be good enough. And if I've seen properly, it's confusion as well. So let me see, do I have confusion on him? Poisoning. Boost, strengthen, sleep, freeze, poison, strengthen, nope, no wind boost with water, so no, that will not do. I'll have to use Tani then, but the weapon is not that strong, unfortunately. That's the one that it's imbued with wind. Nope. Confusion, good. Good, confusion and wind, that's what we need. So yeah, let me check again. So yeah, not party, use the items. Killer Kebab for Leander. He's got 13 on all attacks, that is more than enough. She's got Genie Juice now as well. And should be good to go. Let me see. So start with X, finish with circle, alright.
You ready for this? Here goes.
I'm not sure.
This ends now!
It's not that bad.
You shall go no further! You shall go no further!
Yeah, it's gonna work.
Spirits! This ends now!
I think he's aggro on me. This was a bad timing, I guess. Let's see.
You shall go no further!
Yep. Doesn't matter.
Your judgment is nigh! Spirits!
Yeah. Ah, bad timing.
You shall go no further!
Wait! Grab this!
Show me your power! This ends now!
Enough strengtheners. Give me spells.
You shall go no further! Your judgment is nigh! This ends now!
No, 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 no.
You shall go no further!
Wow, alright. And this is what I said, like I'm down and I can't get up and I'm still hit once again. This is sometimes quite a nuisance, but yeah, sure.
This ends now! Spirits!
So far, I do not see a fire pillar underneath me. Should have enough time. To cast.
Your judgment is nigh!
Wow, alright. Once again. Double tapped. Which I find quite unfair, but what can you do? And yep, I lost the effects, so I need to use
I
counter
owe you
back
my life.
again. Fuck, no, no, no. There we go.
You shall go no further!
Yes, yeah, I think he's aggro than me. Oh, damn. Is that a pillar underneath me?
Your judgment is nigh!
And he tried to double tap me again.
Spirits!
Not sovereign. Let's see. Okay. Lichtschutz.
This ends now! Impossible!
And it's one hit again.
I hope... Me friends! Your judgment is nigh!
Sure.
You shall go no further!
This one will hit me. Maybe I'll have some time before it to cast.
This ends now!
Actually did not hit me. Even better. Shan't complain.
You shall go no further!
Should be it. Is it? Yeah, it is. Alright, so we're 8 minutes. We need 17 for an S rank. For as long as the Satis is weak to darkness, it's gonna be, well, let's say an easy fight. I am using Roland with a sword imbued with dark, crafted at the armory. From the materials required. Yeah, good. Perfect. So, first tactic tweaker. Now, what we need to do is... Alright, is this one? No. No, alright, so... At least it's got a chance to poison. 1, 2, so let's go with... Right, Siren Circle goes here, and here we go with Sundown. That's how I'm used to Heaven Star. So, all his is to increase strength and magical attacks, lots less damage taken low. So this one, I have a lot of better rings, but it's massively increases dark damage. See, like I can put range, massively strengthens magical attacks triple, but this one needs, it's acting a lot better when it's doing the dark damage. This one as well greatly increases dark damage. So if I change my pendants and my pendants and my rings to the best possible output, the damage output for magic would be almost 2500, 24 something, but I don't need that because setting with a dark damage massively and greatly increases dark damage. It will give more damage to enemies weak that are weak to darkness. So this is what we do. That's for him. Roland regarding. Switch this one with this one. So this is not an upgraded, this is a regular non-upgraded version of the Slithy sword, which can be crafted after you finish 20 something levels at the Soloseum. You'll need materials from the Soloseum, so you'll probably need some refined bronze ingot or refined silver ingot. It is a pain in the ass actually, because you go through the dungeons that you have completed and you're retrying and retrying and retrying. It says that those are the materials that drop. Those are not the materials that drop, those are materials that may drop, so you might need to replay many times to get the materials that are needed. So it's another grindy mechanism. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. That's why I didn't upgrade this one or many other thingies that I got from this Soloseum. I'm usually using the weapons that I have been able to upgrade in Labyrinth, which, because I played that a bunch, like I said in a previous video, and got the weapons and got a lot of materials by playing a bunch, so I'm not gonna do that all over again. It is really a hassle. They should. I really like the mechanics they introduced in this DLC, but they should have found. I mean, I don't know. They should have give you at least an option to buy all the materials instead of grind them all over again. So that part I do not like. And let's see who will be a third member. What did we say he's weak? He's weak to poison, right? Yes, poison and darkness. So let's switch Tani with Batu. And let's give Batu. There we go. There we go, that's good enough. And yep, that we are ready more or less. Let's just use, so for Leander, not Genie, like Killer Kebab, there we go. All attacks, 9 minutes should suffice. Let's hope we won't die. And nope. So check the sword once again. Because you don't have a proper weapon, you are not gonna finish it. You will not be able to deal enough damage. So Roland, Ding Dong Discipline, and Darkness Imbued Sword. That is it. That is
To
more or
arms!
less it. Wow, right, I did not see that. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Here goes!
There we go. And he's melting.
Need a little help here. Uh-oh! This ain't looking too good! You're welcome!
Ah, too bad.
Here goes!
Need to stop this because... There we go. This is a bug. Can you see this? I'm using my own knight. No, oh, he already summoned him. Oh, how did he already summon him?
Here goes!
Alright. Last time I played this, he summoned him at the very end. 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and
Here goes!
There we go. That's a decent amount of damage output.
Don't let me down!
Wow, alright. Not see him.
Here goes!
So when he comes popping out and out and out,
Here goes!
alright, you're not gonna be, you're gonna get sometimes a ding dong, but you'll not be able to lock on him. So at least I'll use the opportunity to lock on the
Here
other.
goes!
You see? It's just not gonna lock on. I'm actually really surprised that he summoned the guy straight away. Last time he summoned in the very end.
You shall go no further!
Need a little help here!
Come on.
Uh-oh!
Summon
This
again.
ain't looking too good! Make yourselves useful!
No, he's gonna jump. Wow. Thought I was far away enough. Apparently not. It's fine.
I owe you one.
Don't kill me again while I'm... Alright. You see? It doesn't lock on, it just goes in the opposite direction, no matter in which direction do I try to press it. Come on, fuck!
I owe you.
This was absolutely my bad. I got greedy.
Need a little. Eat this. Make yourselves useful.
These are exploding, need to be careful around them, they will deal you a massive amount of damage. No, 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 that's stuck.
Don't let me down.
This needs to be stopped or he'll summon another. Now helping with it. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And
Here
triangle.
goes. Make yourselves useful.
Wow, alright, I thought I was on range. No, 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 not do that exploding. And that should be it. So now you're dropping me a gold ball and I don't need it anymore. Thanks.
Here goes.
And that's it.
Wait! Grab this!
What you need for this fight, like I said, is a good weapon. A darkness imbued weapon in my opinion. But this is the second time I'm playing it, and both times he was weak to poison and to darkness. He can change the elements. I think he can be weak to light as well, I'm not really sure. So this should be the hardest one. Actually, did not have much trouble with them. You just need to have some, let's say, decent element dealing damage. Either a nuke, usually you'll need a nuke max out all your spells here for every character. What I was basically doing, I was using Evan for fire, for water, for lightning, and I was using Leander for water, for lightning, but most of all I'm using it for darkness. So, like I said, what you need to do is to get... I'm using Roland, apparently, so this one is with light, Godhead, Slithy Sword with Darkness. That is all that I made. This one you get only after you finish everything, which is really good, but I don't see the point of it anymore because I will not repeat these tedious slogs anymore. It's just really... So, I hope this was helpful.